When you think about it, bro, like, this is really what's happening today. It's almost impossible to win as a man. And that's the key word. Almost impossible. Because it is possible, and that is what we have to do on our end. I lived the last decade of my life, the last 10 years of my life, since 19 until now at 29, like a complete savage. Because this world has become so soft. This world has become so pitiful, that it's like when you want the best for yourself and you're willing to make the sacrifices and put in the work, you can piss off a whole community. You can make everyone you used to know mad. People turn against you, blah, blah, blah. The life I've been living, bro, you just can't care. You almost have to disregard everyone else's feelings and just do what you're doing. As long as it's legal, ethical, and moral. Perfect. You're not doing nothing wrong. But that's the crazy thing. They want to act and portray as if you're doing something wrong when you're not. Men are just under constant attack today in this world. Constant. Real men are constantly attacked, bro, in this world we're living in today. The way God has created us to be, we're being attacked for how God has created us to be. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in. God has created us to be everything and more that we could possibly become. And He is proud of all the work we do. He is proud of all the good things that we do. Is everybody else? People who get it, yeah. Not saying no one likes me or no one likes any of you. Probably there's some people that do. If not lots. But there's lots that don't. And there's a mental crisis today in modern society. And we are under attack by those very people. And it's almost like no matter what we do, it's not good enough. Even if we're doing the right things, they'll make something up in their heads. They'll try to gaslight our minds to make us believe that we're doing things that are wrong. And in their brains, we're doing something that's wrong because we're out earning them. We're outsmarting them. We're doing life better than them, so they want to point their big fluffy fingers at us to make it seem like we're bad. We're wrong. How dare you be better than me? They are in competition with us. We wish nothing but the best for them. We wish they could succeed beyond measures. It's not a competition. We are all in competition with ourselves to do the best that we can be. It's not about anybody else besides what we're doing. God has created us all to go on in life and do the things that we are supposed to do. That's what it is. It's just insane, bro. Like, the amount of people that attack us for being the men we're supposed to be. It's completely insane. Women attacking us, other men attacking us, like, just no matter what you do, bro, it just seems like you just can't win with people. But you can win with few. You can win with small circles. That's what we do. And we have to live our lives understanding that we have to accept that not everybody is going to like us. We have to accept that there's going to be people against us until the day we die. And that's just the way it's going to be. And when we were younger, we did not anticipate that because we thought in our minds, in our younger, naive minds, that everyone's going to be proud of us. People's going to love us. And some people do, and some people are proud of us, but not everybody. Because there's communities, bro, that's against us. Communities. And no matter what we do, they're never going to be happy for us. Because they are evil. They are demonic. That is what they are. Actually, if we were to fall flat on our face and get into drugs or get into alcohol or get into things that's going to ruin our lives, that is the exact thing that would put a smile on their face, and they would probably like us then. You know why? Because they're probably that. There's lots of people who don't like us because they don't like themselves. And that's their own fault. People who don't like themselves are not going to like you. If you love yourself, if you like your life, if you like the work you've done. It's just the way it goes. But we just have to accept, bro, that we won't be liked by everybody, and it's not something we can care about. Like I said, if I look back on my life in the last decade, I slowly stopped caring. I used to care too much because it felt like everybody was on the same page at one point in time. You're a kid, everyone else is a kid. There's nothing to do with careers. There's nothing to do with who's doing better than who or anything like that. So everything felt normal at one point in time, but we got to a time where we got up to the age of an adult and we have to all start venturing off on our own lives, on our own journeys, on our own paths. And that's when it felt like everything went to shit. And it's because of how you moved. And you've done nothing wrong. You should have made the moves you made. You did it. You achieved things. You've done what you set out to do. That is why you're hated. That is why you're attacked. Because they didn't. You did. They didn't. They jerked around. You used your time. You made sacrifices. You have suffered. You have walked that lonely path that you should have. You sacrificed under God's image. They did not. They resorted to darkness. They resorted to demonic activities. They resorted to the devil. They got weak. They were weak spiritually. You were strong spiritually. You grabbed your nuts and you said, no matter what it's going to take, I'm going to do this. That's when all the demons are going to attack, bro. That's when you're going to be attacked by communities. It's because you set out to do the harder things in life. You grabbed your balls when they did not. And this is why real men today are attacked. And there's levels to it. There's levels to it. You can even see other men in the world who are making an honest living, but the fact that you're above them, success-wise or anything else, they can go against you because of it. I've seen men that made a decent living for themselves that went against me because in their eyes, I'm doing better. And I don't care. Bro, I know people doing far better than me. What? Why would I be that invested? They've done that work. They have earned their spot. Even if they got lucky, which luck don't really play a factor. Because the harder you work, the luckier you get. There's some people out there that believe in luck. They believe you just got lucky. He just got lucky. Bro, there's UFC fighters, they claimed, he just got lucky. But they put themselves in that position. They went in there and they fought. How can you get lucky by knocking somebody out cold? That is ridiculous. They have done that. They did it, did they not? They earned it. They walked under those lights. They walked in that octagon, under the bright lights, around thousands and thousands of people, and they actually put in the work, knocked somebody out. People can still say they got lucky. Under all that pressure, under those circumstances, it's the stupidest thing you'll ever hear in your life, bro. The excuses people make as to why you went on and done the things you've done. It's all excuses. It's pathetic. But these are the attacks that we are under, bro. for actually putting ourselves out there and doing the work and getting the results that we get. Just got lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. You don't get lucky. You put yourself in position. You do the work. You use your mind. It's not luck. You can't just exist and everything's going to fall in your lap. There's so much thought and action, activity, resiliency, focus, determination, the will to win. There's so many things that play a factor, but people call that luck today. And they do it to comfort themselves because they want to believe that they can be better than you or they can do better than you, but they're not doing it. So they want to resort to calling you lucky. Oh, he's just lucky. They're just bitter. Because you actually put yourself in a position that they were unwilling to put themselves in. Are they capable of success? Those types of people? Yes, they are. But it's not going to help sitting around being bitter. It's not going to help sitting around being delusional and calling somebody lucky who actually done the work. No, it's not. But these are the attacks that men are under today. Just got lucky. No. Years and years and years of hard work and sacrifice, which they were not willing to do. Nothing lucky about it. Life comes down to your actions, bro. That's what it comes down to. And you don't get lucky to get yourself a girlfriend. You don't get lucky to get yourself your dream man as a woman. You put yourself in that position. Because if you're a woman and you get your dream man, obviously there's something very good about you if you could attract somebody of that caliber. And as a man, if you can attract a younger, attractive female, that's your type, obviously you have done something and you're of that standard to get that. Otherwise, you would not have that. Period. So nothing is lucky. You make the right moves. You be bold. Put yourself in the right positions. You don't give up. You're going to strike because that is who you are. You have created yourself into that. You put yourself in that moment. You put yourself under the bright lights. You wanted it. You got it because you wanted it. And there's a lot of misery out there today, bro. There's a lot of miserable people. There's a lot of hate and jealousy. And, bro, just last year around Christmas time, like, there's no murders that really go on where I'm from. Like, it's a safe place here. But last December, over jealousy, bro. Young kids in high school, 16, 17 years old. Two of them ganged up on one kid, led him astray, and literally blew his head off with a shotgun. Over a girl. And the guy that did that to that guy, he didn't even date that other girl. He was so jealous that this guy got that girl and he couldn't get her. The guy wasn't even involved with her. It would have made a little more sense if he actually was involved with the girl. In no way should he have done it still. Crazy. Wasn't even with the girl. Was just that jealous that this guy from his high school dated that girl and he couldn't. That's the world we live in today, bro. People get that upset over somebody else's success. And those are individuals that I like to call peasants. They are peasants. If you're mad at the world, like, there's no point, buddy. There's no point. There's no point. Women, men, I don't care who you are. You cannot move in this life being mad at the world. Why? For one, anger, being angry, is not to be proud of. It's actually low intelligence. It's low. I don't want anything angry inside of myself. I don't want to feel angry. I don't want to feel those feelings, those emotions, because it's low. It's low vibrational. But so many people act out of that today, and it's brutal. That's how you see those types of things happening, because they feel defeated. They feel lost. They can't bite the bullet and become more. They just resort to that panic, freak out. And it's very bad. Very, very bad. But us as men today, bro, we are absolutely under attack. We're under attack. Not by everybody, because we are loved. I am loved. I feel love every day of my life. But there's a lot of garbage out there. And there's a lot of people that, they'll never be cool with you. Unless maybe you completely fall flat on your face, and they would be, because they can relate to you then. Because that's where they are, flat on their face, bro. And that's the sad reality of everything. Just to be who we are, what God has created us to be, we're punished for it. And that's what the peasants are for, I guess. Since the beginning of time, there was peasants. Since the beginning of time, things like that have existed. So we got to keep fighting the good fight under God's image. Be the men we're supposed to be. Be the women y'all supposed to be. Like, there's darkness in this world today, clowning women, telling them to be over masculine, hyper masculine. And it's bad for their health. It's bad for their mental health. It's bad for their physical health. You're not supposed to operate being a hyper masculine woman because you're a woman. You're supposed to be feminine. You're supposed to be soft. You're supposed to be kind, soft, nurturing, compassionate. That's what's healthy for you. Your body is created for you to be that way. For men, we're built a little bit harder, a little bit rougher around the edges. We're built for other things. We're supposed to be that way. And the fact that we are that way, we somehow get punished for it. If women are true to their nature, somehow they're told, no, be hyper masculine, girl. Everyone's so getting backwards today, it's not even ridiculously funny. And you guys see the results of this chaotic world we're in. Gender wars. Transgender stuff coming into place. That being normalized, like, bro. It's stuff like that they need to be taken out back to the backyard and just, I ain't going to say nothing else. Because we're on YouTube right now. There's just certain things that cannot be said, but I think you guys know where I'm going with that statement. We have to get rid of stuff like that, bro. Like, it's insane. And the fact that we're being punished for being exactly who we were created to be is just makes no sense. But does this world? No. That's why, as individuals, we have to do our best to make sense of this world. That's all we can do. But anyways, guys, that is the topic for this evening. That is the video. And I will see you guys again pretty soon. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 100K. We want to throw this party. So let's do it. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.